deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevail. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, at home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this away, start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. The Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams.
Hold on one second.
That at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. To the air, it's Allen. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
He hands it off from the gun. Across the 40. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. He's got it near the end zone. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Goal line formation for the defense. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, the streak of the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And
yeah, last time I played Oregon beat the shit out of us.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Oregon Ducks offense comes out for their first possession today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. Found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the run, it's Whittington. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not get
this wear and tear and shit. Like, injuries are ridiculous.
Injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Defense is coming after him. Breaks into open space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Our team's falling apart.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play.
Oh, no. Come on.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's
and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT good. It's a 7-6 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they'll run it with the draw play. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter in play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Allen. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments.
He had to throw it perfectly. Right here. The
defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
In the red area, it's Hughes. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone.
Come on.
Touchdown.
You flew right past him.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Makes the catch. It's Ross. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Ross. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Back to pass. It's Eller. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They keep him off balance with a run. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Grab made by the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. A play action, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Hughes. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Gets into space at the 50. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Wideout's now clustered. To throw, it's Moore. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled quickly.
I fucking jumped so bad.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Ducks churn out another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Benson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nice grab. It's Stewart. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, that's not a penalty, huh? All right, good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Eller. Throws it to the right. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Caught over the middle. It's Pena. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
We play Oregon so bad.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fair catch made at the 20. And The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Important second down play coming up. Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. We misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. They try to sneak it for the first.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They've converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's Bryant. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Dropping back, it's Aller. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but
well,
take
that's
away
ball game.
And return. A big play by this defense. Looks like... Hold on a second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn.
You need to change that, dude. Every time you're trying to truck, the dude reaches his hand out. Like, what the...
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Working clock with the ground game. Past the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And that run good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Trying to find room. It's Whittington. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said...
Move on to the next. Hey, we play, I don't know why, but we play Oregon so bad. I think we probably beat them twice out of like the 6 times we played them already. And then like one time they smoked us like 40-something to like 10 or something.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UCLA Bruins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Hopefully no major injuries in this game. We lost, 2 cornerbacks last game. And a defensive lineman.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Flores. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bruins offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Under fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Gonna look downfield again. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Penn State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority. Number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pena. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. The sneak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Iyamaleava. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Bruins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
That's the defense that we know.
Punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Purdue managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Lafayette had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Power football with the run. Fights off the defender. And he'll go down.
He was a fucking tank.
The business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
Quarterback will keep it.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. From the gun. He's going for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He'll keep it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option.
They throw it, they get a TD.
We're going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Allard. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. Spins away from the defense. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Catch in the middle. It's Dinkins. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. And that one's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. This time he's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Snagged in the middle, it's Matthews. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
There he goes! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
And the Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Got enough for the first. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, give on the inside. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fires to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Allard. Takes a hit as he fires.
Peno's wide open. Damn it.
But it's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's loose.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way.
What the hell was that?
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Dude threw it right to him.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And the missed connection on third down.
Hello, boy, Zane.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
Dude, what the hell kind of fun is that?
When the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Give to the back. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Ross. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Catch in the middle. It's Dinkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on second down. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarter.
Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak for it.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Bruins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Line getting set on second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got a man. It's Woods. And they wrap him up, and not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Bruins are rolling down the field. They'll try to pop the draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, UCLA!
Dude, unbelievable.
And the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by a field goal over San Jose State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Love the execution there and the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. UCLA, 7. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Turner goes down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Staples. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Offside. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Throws for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now staring at a 3rd down. Throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one.
I mean, dude, come on.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
That is a
God damn it. Jesus. Dude. I mean, there's no way they could win, but it's just annoying.
How about the kicking team diving on top of that ball?
He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Staples. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled.
It's like so hard to get a pick right now. Like, I missed so many interceptions. I don't know why he's not grabbing.
3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So
a shot for the end zone.
Oh my God. All their touchdowns are in the past 2-3 minutes.
Continuing to play this one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions.
Dude, son of a bitch. All right, we got it. We got it.
Fumble, and the offense will retain possession. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Going to throw it over the top of the V. Lays out.
Suck it.
Hates to grab on the right side. It's Hader late in the game.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had them.
I just wanted to run the clock out, but
and the stats just continue.
they want to play fucking all-star football or something.
It was good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. And they'll take a knee and watch.
Finally, I gotta use the bathroom so bad. These dudes are just taking forever for the last minute.
Individual 6-second battles every play, time after time,
Game.
time after time.
I'm not looking forward to playing Ohio State because they're like destroying teams right now. I think we got like another 2-3 games before we play them. I'm just doing auto recruit, so I'm not even gonna recruit. Whatever they get, that's what we use. Alright, so we're going Northwestern. We should be able to roll through them, but I mean, you never know. Look at the UNLV game. Like, how the hell they even kept it close? LSU should have beat us, but we got the pick 6 and some other interceptions. Tulane play like shit. Oregon doinked on us. Iowa shouldn't be too bad either. Ohio State's gonna really lost. And Indiana, dude. They're making Indiana like God team this year. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and grab a drink and I'll be back.
squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Coming out with it, it's Allen. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Penn State's offense will get the first swing of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Hands it off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Dinkins. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking to pass, it's Stone. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Thanks to grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Grab near the marker, it's Pena. There he goes. The tag. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome. But this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. This time they'll go to the running game.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Back to pass, it's Stone. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Stone. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Makes a pass to Marker. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Back to pass. It's Allard. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a gap. It's Porter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Safe completion on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Looking to take a shot. And he holds it in at the 25.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Wide open downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Oh, he wants it all. And it's caught inside the 25. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A little release to the back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to throw, it's Stone. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Porter. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. What a disappointment. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Farrell. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks. Turning it on! How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Aller. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside kick. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Nittany Lions have it with a first and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
He uncorks one deep. Got it inside the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to throw. It's Aller. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at second and 6. They go right back to him. Runs through the tackle. Breaks into the open. And that tackle almost
Dude, come on.
Touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Really short gain on that.
Dude, how's everybody getting hurt?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Northwestern will send out the punt team. And that one will bounce and roll out of of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. Once he got some room, it was over.
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Pittsburgh. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Gonna run it. It's Porter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Stone. Fires to the tight end. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a 1st down for Northwestern. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Northwestern! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that?
Dude, how does he, like, bite on that? I don't understand that. Like, how did he see the ball coming to him?
Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. The lone back's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires to the big fella. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. To the air. It's Stone. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Unloads to the wideout. This time it's complete. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Huge moment coming here as they try to quiet this raucous, crazy crowd. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Recovers the fumble and got some room, headed to the goal.
Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, come on. EA is wrecking the hell out of this game.
The defense cashes in with a touchdown, and they're a point away from tying it up.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win
I mean,
it
he's
right
down.
now with a 2-point play?
Yeah, he's down, so, but still.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got him. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope.
Playing like this, we are not going to make it through the playoffs if we get there. We're going to get slaughtered.
This drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Scanning the field, it's Allard. Working that left side now. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Off the play fake on 1st down. Scrambling away. Going right and going deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Dinkins. Cut out on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. To the air on first down. Extending the play. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Balls it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job with the execution in the moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Farrell. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. To the air, it's Stone. Swings it out to his running back. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got his man quickly. He goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't pick up anything, but he did save a few seconds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Got to find a completion on this one. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Danny.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not...
All right. We're going to take a little break. Maybe some dinner and whatnot. Maybe watch a little bit of the Tulane Ole Miss game. And then we'll be back on. Let's see what we play next. Alright, got Iowa. Hopefully we can win. Yeah, we'll catch y'all later.